Hey colleagues, so today I wanted to talk about the layers or the levels of language. We talked about it just a little bit in my last video, which was 5 easy ways to add in language to any lesson. So we briefly talked about these. We talked about word, sentence, and discourse level. Those are the different language or levels. Layers or levels. First, I want to talk about a teacher who I was peer coaching, and her lesson was really great, was really awesome, but it kind of was living in this word level for most of the lesson. Most of the lesson was focused on vocabulary. Now, every once in a while, that's okay, because I certainly, especially if we're doing the 4 squares or the Freyer cards, and then they draw a picture, sometimes they get really into drawing the pictures, and so I will give them more time to do those. However, I like to see it more of a mix between, at least word and sentence, and then building up to discourse level. So we're looking at building from word to sentence to discourse level. So we want to see that movement. So let's look a little bit closer. So at the word level, we've got our different tiers. We've got tier 1, 2, and 3 words. So 2 words are kind of where ESL teachers focus on. 3 are more like specific content, vocabulary, or technical jargon. And 1 are simple words like dog, baby, run, walk. And those are, I focus on those with my beginners. I try not to too much, but they do need those sometimes. So also with word level, we're looking at multiple meaning words. And if you think about it, if you try to learn another language, if you know multiple meanings and you're using them in different sentences during speaking or writing, you're showing a higher proficiency. So we do want to help them out with multiple meanings. These are activities we can do for the word level. Have them make their own picture dictionaries. Have them look at word maps, so show them like a visual and maybe related words to the word we're looking at, and various other visuals. We always use visuals in ESL, right? Especially for our lower levels. So let's go to the sentence level. Sentence level, I'm looking at grammar and sentence structure. So that's where we're focusing on subject-verb agreement or comma conjunctions, semicolons, all of that kind of stuff, compound, complex sentences. Ways that we can practice with that or have our students use that are by doing sentence strips and juicy sentences. So sentence strips are actually kind of fun. I actually have them make a game out of it where I will cut up the sentences, and I'm very, very deliberate on where I want them cut. And they put them back together, and whoever wins gets, I don't know, some kind of something. Juicy sentences, that's where they are analyzing it, putting it in their own words, putting it back together in their own sentence. And I've got a template from that too that I can put in a link. The discourse level is where we're looking at narratives, essays. We're looking at cohesion. Is it coherent? And we're also looking at speaking, so speaking and writing domains. So when I'm planning, I'm always thinking on how am I hitting every domain? How am I getting them to swirl? Speak, write, read, listen. And I'm also looking at these language levels. How am I building it? So ways to do this, to practice, are giving templates for writing or even speaking with sentence stems and frames. I always give a template. I don't have advanced, I have beginner students. This is good for intermediate too. Storyboards, so like a graphic organizer that has 6 boxes, and they fill in drawings and maybe write a sentence or a little paragraph underneath. Showing that they know about the text that they just read. Also arranging pictures. This is great for beginners. So you give them the pictures or the photos. You have them put them in order, the order that they should be in. So this is all looking at discourse. It's looking at the big picture and the organization. So again, we're wanting to build from here to here. We don't want to focus too much on just a lesson. I'm more about being very holistic about it and looking at doing at least word and sentence together. Again, there are lessons where, yeah, I'm going to focus more on the word level, or I'm going to focus more on the sentence level. But I think it's all about being balanced and focused on these as a whole. So just to wrap it up, we've got these 3 levels. Also, this is there's a great resource on the WIDA website that gives you, it's a chart with visuals and kind of gives you more information. That's actually where I kind of learned about this and started using it in my lessons. So if you go to the WIDA website, I'll try to see if I can link it for you as well. It's super helpful. So there it is, layers of language. And let me know if I missed any awesome activities that I could add in here. Send me a message or comment. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.